Okay. Am I doing that? No, not that. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing an easy, bold look. This is not going to be your everyday type of look, but if you want to recreate it, just keep on watching. So I'm gonna start by prepping my eyelids with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. Just grabbing some product out. I think you can see it now. Yep, and that's what that looks like. I'm actually gonna bring you guys a little bit in closer. Is that close enough? Close to my eyeball. Just gonna put a little bit, and then the same thing to the other eye, and just gonna blend it in with the Real Technique sponge. And then I'm gonna go ahead and set it with the Isabella Pure Banana Setting Powder. Just gonna grab my Real Techniques 307 brush and set that lid. Alrighty. Now for today's look, I'm gonna be using the Morphe 39A palette, which is the Dare to Create palette, and that's what that looks like. I'm going to use one of these shades here, and then I'm also going to be using the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, and I'm going to use that color right there. I'm going to start with this middle shade right here, and I'm just going to put that all over the lid and actually blowing it out to the crease as well. Just with a fluffy brush there. Dip my brush in there and just deposit that color all over the lid, bringing it up to the crease. Just gonna blow it out, blend it in back and forth, and just gonna build up that color. I'm taking it almost to the brow bone, if you can see there. Just putting it all over the place, going back and forth in windshield wiper motions, and going in round motions as well, or circular motions. And do the same thing to the other eye. Remember where you set your brush first is where you're gonna have your the most pigmentation. So just remember that you're gonna want to have the most pigmentation in your outer corner than in your inner corner. So you're gonna start here and then go this way, and then just blowing it out all over the lid. Okay, I'm gonna grab another brush. It's still fluffy, but a little more precise than the other one we used. And I'm gonna go in with the Jaclyn Hill palette and grab that yellow shade right there, that mustardy yellow shade. And I'm just gonna place that on the lid, only on the lid. Now with grabbing that other brush that we used for the other shade, with no further product, I'm just gonna blend those two together. And we did put some of that in the inner corner here, so I'm gonna just wipe it off with a little makeup wipe. And then you can do either a black wing liner, or I'm gonna use this green liner from MAC, and this is in the shade Fluid Line. That's what it looks like, and that's what the color looks like, so it's pretty green. I'm gonna grab an angled brush to make that wing liner. Just grabbing that brush, it's just a small angled brush. Gonna grab that color, and I'm gonna make a wing. This one is not working out for me. I'm gonna see if I can find a different angled brush that'll work better. It's kind of not making the line how I want it to. I'm gonna grab this Morphe brush instead and try to make that wing again, or make it better. I can clean it up, but this is the Morphe brush, and it's also an angled brush. You can see. I'm gonna dip my brush in the liner again and see if this one makes it better. And I did get a little crazy with it, but I'm gonna go back and clean it up with a makeup wipe. Okay, Okay, so I'm going to do the other wing liner off camera because it's kind of hard to do when I'm filming it because the mirror is just going to be in the front of my face. So I will be right back. Okay, and we're back. So just to get that metallic, if you guys see it's a little metallic now, I use this NYX Slide On Stay On, a definitely turn on waterproof extreme shine eyeliner, and this is in the shade Tropical Green, and that's just what that looks like. And actually I'm going to put that on my waterline as well, and we'll come back and smoke it out here in a little bit. Okay, and now I'm gonna zoom you guys back out so that we can do the face. Okay, I already put moisturizer on my face, so we're gonna go in with the foundation. I'm gonna be mixing the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation, and this is in the shade Tan Honey. Also with my L'Oreal True Match Lumi, and this is in the shade True Beige. And I'm just gonna mix them in my little mixing plate thing. I'm gonna dot some of that Tarte shape one on there, and then the True Match Lumi, and then I'm gonna mix those two together like that, and then put them on my face. Just gonna use this little spatula thing to put it on my face. I'm just putting that everywhere. If I need more, I'll go in with my brush and put more on there. But I'm just gonna grab my e.l.f. kabuki brush to put that foundation in my skin. Okay, just making sure that it's all blended in, that I don't have any brush strokes on my face. I'm going to go in with my Real Technique sponge. Just going to put a little bit of the Urban Decay All Nighter spray on my sponge, and then just go over that foundation a little bit so I don't have brush strokes on my face. Just making sure it's all blended into the skin. And then I'm going to grab that same concealer that I used earlier to prep my eyelids and just put a little bit under my eyes to highlight, you know, our usual spots under the eyes, a little bit here, on the nose. Since this is more of a, I guess, grungy look, I'm not going to highlight too much. Just a little bit. Just gonna go in with this crown brush. It's kind of look like a kabuki brush, and blend all that concealer out. Okay, and when that same sponge that's dampened, I'm just gonna make sure that there is no brush strokes anywhere with the concealer. Okay, and then I'm gonna smoke out that lower lash line. I'm gonna grab this BH Cosmetics number 11 brush, and I'm gonna grab that green right there from the Jaclyn Hill palette and place that on my lower lash line here. There's also a green in the Dare to Create palette that you can use for the look if you want to go a little more like a mossy green. That one right there, that's really pretty. Or if you wanted to make look a little bit shinier, you can use that one as well. But I already used a little bit of the shiny on top of my liner, so I want to go more matte at the bottom. Okay, and then to further smoke that out, I'm going to use that color from the Dare to Create palette that we used at the beginning, which was this color right there, with a small brush, as you can see here, and go in with that color and smoke out that green. Okay, like so. And then I'm just gonna bronze up the face, and I'm gonna use this Milani Baked Bronzer, and this is in the shade Soleil. looks like. Just with my Equal Tools brush. And I'm just going to bronze up the face. And for today's look, I'm not going to be doing any highlight. This one already has a sheen to it, so I don't need to put any highlight on. I just want it to be a little more grungier, so that's why I don't want any highlight on my face. Or I'm not going to put any blush either. Just bronzing up the face here. Okay. And then for the lip, this is the fun part. You could do a nude lip, of course, like always, you know, that's an option. So I was thinking of this one, but then I looked at the shade that I recently got that is close to that eyeliner color. It's a green color pop. This is Dr. M. So I'm gonna go in with this one, but you can definitely do something like this. This is the NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick in the shade Teddy. You can definitely do something like this for this look. Or I'm gonna go in with this one. I'm gonna go in once, let it dry, and then go in again. Because these work better if you do 2 coats of them. But you have to let the first one dry before you can put the other one, or it's not gonna look good and it's gonna start to get patchy. Now keep in mind with these fun colors like this, they are hard to take off. You want to use something more oil based to take off your makeup, especially the lip, because it's going to take a while for it to come off. Now I'm going to let it dry, and they dry pretty fast. But it's actually already dry. See? It dries like fast. So I'm going to go in again to have a second layer on it. Now if you don't like them to be so drying on your lips, you can put lip balm underneath of it, or you can put a lip gloss over it. Just know that with the lip gloss, it's gonna move around more because of course it's a lip gloss, so just be careful with that if that's something that you're wanting to do with these fun colors like this. I'm gonna put a little bit of lip gloss on mine, just a tiny bit. Going with this Steve Laurent, and this is in the shade Orchid, and it's just a lip gloss, nothing fancy. And I'm just gonna dab it in the middle. Okay, there we go. And then to set my face, I'm just going to be using the Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Oil Control Fixing Spray. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this bold makeup look. Let me know if you recreated. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below what else you want to see. We'll see you in my next one. Bye! Toodles! Well, you kinda need that. Yeah. I didn't put it on.